It is time for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Teal Mask DLC coverage, starting off with the Datamine, where we have quite a lot to break down. So if you enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like, share it with your friends, comment your thoughts on the DLC down below, and use code VERLICIFY for 20% off your GFuel order. If you didn't get GFuel before the DLC, you made a mistake, but good news, it is never too late to get what I have found to be the best energy drink for gaming, work, focus, video creation, all of that stuff. Find a flavor you like, grab a tub, check out the promotions, and use code VERLICIFY for 20% off your GFuel order. It's pretty much going to be the only thing keeping me alive as I get through all this new content. So what do we have? New and returning items in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. So we have some evolution items. A new feather that boosts fairy-type moves, so not just the fairy plate from Arceus. Then we have evolution items for the newly introduced Pokemon, Ogerpon masks, and that's kind of it. This is the interesting thing, and we're going to talk about that in a bit, but we already knew about the Mochi, and then the rest are going to be story items, so it doesn't look like a lot of crazy stuff hiding. Game Freak made an oopsie, though. In the text data for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet 2.0.1, they added stubbed text entries for abilities, items, moves, and species, presumably to be added into the Indigo disc. So they scrubbed everything, and then I guess they just left a lot of placeholders. So what this means, 4 new abilities, 76 new items. Wait a second, that makes a lot of sense. Most of the new items will be the new TM materials. Since we have the Datamine for all of the returning Pokemon, and now we have the Kitakami Dex, we can do process of elimination stuff, and then that's going to be most of the items. Also, returning Pokemon evolution items. Not really a lot for the story, I guess, and that's gonna be it. Species list is in dev ID ordering, does not line up with the national dex. And then we also have, on top of that, 15 new moves. So it looks like we're not getting the Isle of Armor new move thing, because 1 for every type would be 18. And we've already seen a Psychic one and a few others from the Pokemon Worlds trailer. So 15 new moves, interesting. 8 new species. We already know of a couple of them. We have the Paradox form, so that's 2 right there. Duraludon evolution, Terrapagos, and then it just kind of comes down to if Game Freak does the obvious and then does make a Paradox Entei and a Paradox Terrakion. And if they do that, it's a 99% chance they're going to flip it around, and it's going to be Future Entei and past Terrakion, because, the subversion of Generation 9, they think their design is clever. It's so sad. And then some kind of evolution or new Pokemon or a mythical, but yeah, those are going to be the stats there. As for the Teal Mask content, Okidogi, Munkidori, Fezandipiti, all forms of Ogerpon, Milotic, Ariados, Blood Moon, Ursaluna are static encounters. So there's a static Ariados hanging around. The Milotic one is from the story. I don't know how I missed the Ariados unless it's just there for something. I don't even know. Oh, it might be a part of the Blood Moon Ursaluna story, and I haven't caught 150 of the decks, so I'm not going to be seeing that for a while. But all of them are shiny locked, so shiny Blood Moon Ursaluna does not exist. The Milotic, not a thing. And then all the legendary Pokemon are shiny locked in their static encounter. New gift encounters. A shiny Munchlax with the crafty mark. Then we have Hisuian Growlithe, Sinnoh starters, but all of those are shiny locked except for the shiny Munchlax, because that's just how it's given to you. We also have some item flavor text. Ogerpon masks are held items, not key items. This came out early on in the Datamine, depending on where you were from the story. But as you play through, you learn this. The Fairy Feather boosts Fairy-type moves, so it's no longer only the Pixie Plate. And then Glimmering Charm increases the number of Terra Shards after completing a raid. So yeah, if you were just why does that look like the Shiny Charm, and why does it have the Terra Shard on it? That's because it increases the amount. I guess we don't have the exact hard data right now, and actually Pokemon home maintenance is still going on, I believe. So you can't just transfer everything and then immediately complete the dex because you have a living dex in Pokemon Home or something, and then get the new Glimmering Shard. That seems pretty nice. That feels a lot more valuable than the Shiny Charm. So, great. I don't know, like, I was about to say, I don't know where the quality of life comes in, depending on how long, how many hours it takes to complete it. But if it, like, doubles the amount of shards, or even, like, 50% more, even, like, a little bit extra, it will save you time in the long run. Question is if it stacks. I don't think it's going to stack with Terra raid events. Like, if the Blissey raid comes back, I wonder if, like, the raid events are always completely set, or if this just stacks with the natural one. It's like, yeah, you just get 3 or 5 more shards no matter what, and then it probably doesn't, like, multiply any of the bonus ones. Like, it just gives you a flat amount to the type of that raid, but we'll see how that ends up working out. We just have the flavor text from the key items, and then Ogerpon has some shenanigans going on, where it has the Defiant ability, but then it gains the mask boost if it's wearing the mask, and then terastallizes, and you learn that through the story. New TMs for Part 2, the Indigo disc added. Missed these. We do not know what moves they contain yet. So we have a good amount of TMs being added in. We also saw this with the Teal mask. You go to the TM center, and then all of those are just right there. The Indigo disc starts at 202, so when you get into the Teal mask, all of the TMs are unlocked from that area, and Scald is back. I don't know the implications of what it means that Scald is back, so we're gonna have to see that. Some Pokemon also had it cut, so Scald got the Toxic treatment, where Toxic just, like, isn't available in all Pokemon anymore, and it looks like we don't have old Ubiquitous Toxic either, so it's like, it's nerfed and kind of bad in a weird way. Grassy Glide also nerfed, so there's that. And then, who knows what, like, Tutor to TM transfers we're going to be getting, and that's just a lot. Not all of the Isle of Armor TMs are in the Teal mask, so it's going to be crazy to see how this goes. Now, I don't know if all of the new moves probably are going to be a TM, or if it's going to be like the Blueberry points, the BP of the Indigo disc, and then, like, you unlock them like tutors, and then who knows what else is returning. Could see Roost, could see Pain Split, could see some other classic TMs. Knockoff coming back as a TM in the Teal mask. So yeah, it looks like a lot of TR shenanigans, and who knows what else for TMs. We also have some more information like stats, abilities, and learn sets of the new species. That is going to be its own video, so that's why you subscribe, notification bell, check back on the channel, and all of that fun stuff. But we are getting new information coming in quick and live. So more form strings were added. We have Ogerpon, question mark, Poltergeist, and Sinistea. Since we know Terrapagos has at least 2 forms, normal, Terrastal, we can speculate that 1021 is the internal ID, and it has 1 more unrevealed form. And that just straight up tracks with the book. But yeah, that's the first wave of the Datamine, showing the content and information behind what is in the Teal Mask DLC. For the next video, we're going to be getting into, like, stats, abilities, and other implications. So if you guys enjoy the video, hope you have a nice day, and I'll see you guys in a bit as we just go into non-stop DLC coverage until we have everything figured out.